Hi, welcome to my tube. Thought I had something in my tooth for a minute. My name's Marge. I'm a Hayoko Wise Clown. It took me forever to get motivated to do this today. I'm a energetic sensitive. I like to call myself a spectrometer. I'm one of those people that are just really oversensitive, the too much. I know the energy's freaking bouncing all over the place because I can't regulate my temperature. And I'm pretty good at doing that. It's freaking when the conditions change, or the conditions like stay the same. That's an indicator of when nothing's changed in your room, but you get like a chill. That is your extrasensory perception telling you to pay attention, yeah. Pay attention. First song I love freaking music, and I was listening to Paul Simon, You Can Call Me Out. There's very few songs like that I know by heart, but this is one of them, and I think it's because of the rhythm. Anyway, Omaha got its first snow. Maybe I'm cold for them. My same freak tribe, the people that I was in line without in Omaha, maybe I'm feeling their freaking when I lived in it, I freaking hated the fucking winters there, dude. Now I miss them. So how contrary is that? Contrary, Mary Marge. I was a nun. I used to be so mad. My name could have been Mary Marge Madigan. Mother Mary Marge Madigan. Anyway, I'm just a clown. I just like clowning around. I slept like shit too last night, so maybe meditate state will be nice and zen today, extra. What else happens to me when the freaking energies are freaking extra staticky like this? The muscles in my stomach hurt, so I have to remember to breathe all the way down into my stomach to stretch those out to loosen them up because it's tense. That's all tells me that's all sacral chakra stuff. Yeah. It's all so much to keep track of, and the astrology is on point. I think pretty much these days people are just trying to not fucking be suffering right now, to not be uncomfortable, to not feel some kind of impending, yeah? I'm big on astrology and things like that, but, sometimes the astrology we see, you gotta freaking read a few different astrologers to see which ones that are aligned with you, that feel right on you, because sometimes it's not your story, and you might direct and guide yourself by this information that just is not intended for you. Keep yourself in bad situations. Anyway, that was just a little side note. What else? Yeah, it's like, this morning I was like, God, I'm chilly. I put on this t-shirt and I'm like, ooh, I'm so chilly. It's so chilly. And then I got on Facebook. We call it Facebook because there everyone shows their asses by what they post and who they represent. That's another part of the talk. But I saw lots of, Bruce is out there helping the ladies with his snowblower. Anyway, but I don't miss it, but I do. I got some of the best freaking exercise ever, shoveling my really long car, my really long driveway. Yeah, it got me through a lot of painful times. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I do, is when I hurt, I freaking get out and get physical. That helps me get rid of that anxiety, It's kind of a cooperation thing. I give it back to the earth. Sometimes the earth has freaking stressful periods, like day before yesterday. Alaska's shaking around up there about ruffling its feathers, so to speak, waking up. Um, my train of thought derailed, so I'm gonna shift gears on that. It's because the song shifted. Freaking God, I'm easily impressionable. Shift gears. Cheat, cheat, cheat. Oh, so I'm like, in my t-shirt, I'm like, but how glad am I that I can just be a t-shirt? Because I freaking hate the cold. I layer up. I am practical. I mean, that's why I have my hoodie right here. I just don't like wearing a lot of layers and stuff, but, there's a lot of fun experiences to be had in the cold. I just like, I like to visit those places. I don't want to live there anymore, really. Or maybe a place that has, like, some snow, not a lot. Or it goes away quick, or something like that. So what else? The climate of the day. There's just so much. I hope that's my storyline. The one that reads, you're about to freaking boom. Step into it. And, the first horoscope chart, birth chart I had done when I was born, it was done when I was born. It was on parchment paper, and I've always just, like, been drawn to esoteric type people, and I've had people, like, randomly read my hand, and just, I don't know, be the people that I've been drawn to. We've been drawn to each other in somewhat mythical fashions, and those are the ones I like the most. And the serendipitous happenstances, meet cues, and I was told, I always knew, it's like I always knew that shit was gonna be really fucking hard until I was in, like, my, 42, 44, and I'm there. And timelines aren't exact. It's not an exact science. It's an ish, everything's an ish. Everything's a ballpark. So if you get close enough, it should be good enough, eh? Except some things you shouldn't settle for. Anyway, things are about to get really good for a lot of people that have been good, And I think it's important that people now more than ever, because it's all about working with people that you are aligned with. It's important that people research who that you are working with. You need to really go a little bit deeper and be more mindful of who you are working with, who you're sharing your space with, who you're just, friends with, because people are going to really find out who they're dealing with in a lot of cases aren't who they thought they were. So, I've been fortunate enough to start out in extreme low circumstances so that I can raise myself up high enough to experience a lot of the finer things in life, a lot of the finer things in life. It's not my fault I have expensive tastes, or the things that I like, people set the prices so high for them. So I just like to travel around, and I love good food. I see and appreciate all things of finer quality. And if people looked more into the quality of things, just into the type of food you're eating, to see if it's clean, it is so much better in tidying up your soul sack, your personal temple. More people did that, because I'm not gonna freaking work with people that are shady and that have shady dealings and that say they're all for love and light, but in real life they just want to spend and waste a lot of money. Be careful, because karma is biting people in the ass all over the place. Yeah, Sagittarius full moon is new moon's coming. There's so much I just watch too much to keep track. I don't even try. I just kind of sum it up and share it to you. Share it here on my tube. Anyway, I hope you all have a rad day.